So hello guys, welcome to the new video of the channel. Today we are going to discuss about the problem you will face as an intermediate trader while making your own strategy. So there are many points you can know about, or many strategies you go through the YouTube, or you have made your own strategy. There are many problems while you cannot stick a single strategy and cannot make profits, or you will go to drawdown or in losses. So there are many points you should look for a strategy. So first, consider yourself that today's strategy is you will sell on the resistance and buy on the support. Okay, let's come to the first point. That is information overload. Basically, you have a lack of information. That's why you cannot use that strategy, particularly in a proper way. Let's come on gold 5 minute chart to explain you how this point works. Let's imagine this. Wait, let me found a zone. Okay, fine, this is a good zone to explain. In in support you have to look for buying, and in resistance you should look for selling. This is just a basic normal phenomenon in this trading, but I am explain this as a strategy, and you should look this kind of points in your own strategy. So first, in support, let this green zone be the support zone. So like here you can long at that point. At that particular point you will look for long here. But you guys should be think that if it will be a breakout, if it doesn't hit your take profit, or if it can make you a loss, that is a fear of losing you have. While this, like at this point you can take the buy at this point, and for a target of, let's imagine you have a risk reward of 1:2, and your target was of 2 reward and your risk is 1 reward. After 2 rewards, you should book your full profits. But what you do is you will wait for 1:1. If you are thinking that the profit will go on, I will get a loss, otherwise let's book it, you cannot be profitable like this way. You have to wait for your final TPs to look for the matter, and to get profitable, or in funded account to get a good percentage of profit in a single trade while in a strategy. Let's come in the second point. That is, you are going to change strategy very fastly. That is like, if you are taking a single strategy of 5 trades, in another 5 trades you are going to use another 5 strategies, because you have not that confidence to play with a single strategy, or if it begins a single loss. Because you should know that our strategy is not always 100% accurate. It may be it has a 70% win rate, or a 60% win rate, or 50% win rate at a good RR. But for 1:2 RR, I will specifically recommend you to go for at least 70% win rate. That will be a better choice. Like the problems you should face, like overshifting the strategy, that is, you cannot know about a single strategy. Like you will think that this strategy is going to take me profit for next 4 trades, and then for a loss it will be fine, right? Because before that the 4 trades are profitable, so you are on profit at that time. But you still shift the strategy because you don't have the confidence to hold first of all, and then to like, to be in a same manner of trading. And you will think that the markets is changing. But yeah, always reminded that when you are selling in resistance and buying on the support, it will always work, because it's not a strategy, but I told you to just think it's a strategy. You should take a sell here, otherwise you will think of like, if it hit that zone and then it breakout, it will hit our stop loss. You should forget about a trade after taking that. Either it may be a loss, it may be a profit, but your risk reward will be fine. You will hold for your final TPs till the market has gone to reach your target, or it hit your stop loss. Okay, so the third point is being inconsistent in the strategy. That this I told already in the last point. That is, you should not get fixed in a particular strategy. If you are thinking of buying in support, always buy in support. Don't wait for a breakdown or a breakout in the upper level of resistance, or go for fib, or use the thousands of indicators. For buying in support, you only need to see the price action, right? Where the price, you have to see the past data of 5 minutes, 15 minutes. If it is a high time frame support, you should get a good confirmation that like, this level will react good and you will make a particular profit. But you got feared and you think if the liquidity sweep will happen, Let's see the EMA, let's see the RSI, let's see volume sticks. That will be a very negative point of view to play for a single strategy right there. Coming to the fourth point. The fourth point is neglecting the risk management. Like if you are going for a 1 is to 2 RR, you should know how to book your profits. Let imagine that green zone, that particular green zone. Let me clear the chart first for a minute. Fine. So let's suppose you are buying at this point. Your stop loss is like the reward of your half. Like if you are aiming for a reward of 1 is to 2, then this is the trade you will get. But my particular point is like, see, if this doesn't hit your TP, the take profit, you are aiming for this level, but in a 1 is to 2 RR, but you have gone and see a good profit, and it was like कि $100 आ रहा है अभी बुक कर लेते हैं क्या पता लॉस चला जाएगा you have to avoid that kind of thinking and you should hold for your final TPs always to be profitable. Otherwise, if you don't hold, you are thinking that I will book in 1 is to 1, I have a win rate of 70, I can win easily 10 out of 7 trades. I mean 7 out of 10 trades. So that will matter much because I will be still profitable at that time. But you're thinking that out of 10 trades, you are winning 7 trades. But out of what about 100, next 100 trades? Like you can be in loss for the next 10 trades also. So you should not at least book your profits without a RR of 1 is to 2. When your 1 is to 2 is done, you are still booking the full profits. Otherwise, you can shift your SL cost to cost, or you can book your partial quantity in 1 is to 1 to avoid the big losses. But still, the till the take profit is done, you should not book your particular full trade. Fifth point, that is the lack of your forward testing or back testing. That is, you are seeing only a particular chart of a single day and thinking that this strategy will work, but you have to see the previous market. Like I am here uh, taking you this particular part of trade, but let me come to the back portion of the chart. On the past session, I am also finding this kind of zones that will also take me to the take profits or losses, how my strategy win rate is. Like at there, we can also take some buying or take some selling at this particular level, maintaining the support and resistance, and it will continue till at least the chart, the full chart you have on a trading view, that is the 5000 bars you got for free in strategy in your trading view chart. And next point is always do demo trade before you are taking your, I mean risking your money on the real markets, because at least you should test that how your strategy is working for next 100 trades. Take a demo account for a month and see how much can you compound that account, how much returns can you take on that account. And because you are not sticking to the particular strategy, when you will see the data of backtesting, you will see that you haven't used a single strategy, you have used 2 3 strategies. But you should stay on the one strategy, one asset, on one time frame. Either you trade New York session or London session or Asia session, doesn't matter for you. You will look that when time your perfect RR will work, and your perfect the setup will be there, or the perfect time frame will be there. You can trade on 1 hour, you can trade on 5 minutes, you can trade on 1 minute, depending upon your strategy, what strategy you have. Yes, but if you don't have any strategy, you can comment down in the comment section. I will make you a particular strategy for you so that you can do a bit progress on that strategy and that will work for you. Next video, I am going to tell you how you can build your own strategy, at what key points you should look for to build your own strategy on a particular asset on a particular time frame. That will be your points. Now you should backtest at least a full chart to know how much you have a win rate. You should take the you can use the tool only, the long position of short position. Like you are using the 50 times it, you are seeing that out of 50 trades you are winning 30 trades, that is a 60% win rate. That will be a good, but you should improve that at what key points my trade is going to hit the SL, at what key points my trade is going to hit the take profits. You should take this as a confirmation while taking a single particular trade. Sixth point is the failure to adapt a strategy. The failure is basically when you are hitting back to back 2 3 SLs, you will think that my strategy is not working and I'm not gonna be profitable with this strategy, I should change a strategy. But you should know that with 2 3 trades, it's a long marathon, it's not a 100-meter sprint. So you will think that 3 trades if not working, then your strategy is a bad strategy, or you cannot able to use that strategy to make profits while you are being in loss or in drawdown, that doesn't matter. You should adapt that strategy, and you know that this is me and this is my strategy. I will use this and become profitable by this. If it does not work after a month, after a after a year, you should change that. But still but till date, you should not change your particular strategy. At least backtest that for 10 times at least, in a very particular time frame, like other time frame, that where your strategy have a better win rate. That will always assist you to adapt the strategy and help to get profitable. To the 7 point, that is the impatience and over trading. That is the over trading, the most common point of a beginner trader while trading after making a profits on a day. That is also my personal experience for last years and many before. That is, I used to make a profit a good, and I am thinking I am risking a bit of profit that will help me to get another good profits. But what do you will do at the end? Your whole profit will get into zero, and your capital should also get into drawdown. That is the most important point while you are taking a trade. If you think that you will make a particular schedule, that you are going to trade in one trade in New York session, one trade in London session, or otherwise you are doing while you are being profit, you are doing what, you are booking the profit, and then you are going for trading with that particular profit with the stop loss. Now the problem comes when you are trading, you have a plan of trading two trades a day, and you are getting to take profit for a single day in a good manner by following your own strategy. Now you get some overconfidence, and that's how you can get into that over trading. That over trading will leads your profit zero and the capital in drawdown. So avoid over trading as much as possible. Now the here another point, this is impatience. Impatience is basically when you are booking your profits in 1:1, not 1:1, basically 1:0.5. 0.5. That is a good, like you are risking $100 and you are booking your profits in $50. That was a patience game. You should always mind that patience will play for you anytime, always. It will not forget about you while the trade will play. You should book your profits when you have got the target, otherwise you should not book your target. You will go for risk free, or you should book at 1:1.5 quantity so that you can get a little bit profit, so that your mental game doesn't affect you. Patience is always a mental game which always plays a big role in trading and while making profits while you are beginner. Last point of today's video, that is the 8 point, that is the lack of journaling. You can make a particular Excel sheet or a particular copy where you can maintain your daily trades, where you are taking what RR you are playing and for how much time the trade is going and what session the trade is bringing you a good profitable journey. So while you journal, you should always notice the time, that when your strategy is playing good and when your strategy is not playing good. Like, without tracking your trades, you cannot be a mental satisfied, like when I am getting the profits while I am making the loss. When you are making the loss, you should avoid that time to particular trade, because you should know that this time is not particularly good for me trading like this time. So you should journal your daily trades and know what you are doing. For any problem for today's video, you can ask me in Instagram DM, or you can do comment on this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe the channel. Thank you.